Hi, guys. It's Carmen coming at you live from the Sun Coast of Florida. Thank you guys for hopping on. I know I didn't give you any notice that I was coming live. I am coming live to give you an update from Bradenton, Florida. I got my first shot today. I don't know if any of you are considering getting the vaccine. We have a probability of getting one of two shots, Moderna or Pfizer. Most often in Bradenton or Manatee County, it is Moderna, and that's what I got today. Thank you guys for hopping on. Say hello while you're here. Give me a wave. Say hi. Tell me where you're watching from. It was a little bit nerve wracking getting on the list initially because I didn't know they were calling. They call, they don't email you, and you have to pick up the phone right then and there, or you don't get on. So it took 2 weeks to get an appointment to get vaccinated. Hey, Betty, thank you for joining. Please tag some of your friends in or share this out to them if they have some questions about vaccines. I was a little bit nervous today. I was nervous a month ago when I was considering it the first time. You do have to sign a consent form, and the consent form releases all of the people involved in the process, from the people who inject you to the labs that produced it, from any liability. So that was a little bit off putting, but they give you tons of information. I tried to get there about 15, 20 minutes before the time window, which was from 8 to 9 o'clock, and I didn't quite make that. Um, I did get there just before 8 o'clock. It was about an hour process from start to finish, including the 15-minute health check wait that you have to wait. It was a drive through. So I was in my car the entire time. The people working it, from the code enforcers to the nurses administering the shots, were wearing their protective equipment. I felt very safe. Like I said, they were very, very efficient. It was very, very streamlined. Um, it seemed like a really, really long line initially, but again, it was moving fairly rapidly. At each point, the first point, they check your license. They had to be sure that you were a Florida resident. And then the next point, they check if you have your paperwork. And at another point, you don't have to bring your paperwork to this particular one. Hey, Sherry, thank you for sharing. You don't have to bring it to this particular site. They do have some on site, but again, who wants to sit in line and fill out the information? Because that includes your insurance card. You have to answer some questions about issues with vaccinations in the past. You have to answer questions about your health. Oh, and I forgot, one of the checkpoints along the way is for your temperature. They give you a card with what kind of shot you're getting, and your name on it, so that you know that you can contact the CDC whenever you need to. And at another checkpoint, I got information about the Moderna shot, and I got a QR code for VSafe, which stands for Vaccine Safe, and it is through the CDC that they will track how you're doing. You get health checkups, and I think they also notify you later when it's time for your second shot. I will be having my second shot around the 22nd. So it's very streamlined, very organized. And when I finally got to the station where I got my shot, it went pretty fast. The shot kind of hurt going in. It was a little bit painful afterwards, but you can't even see where they put it in, just like any other vaccination or shot. Hey, Etoria, what's up? We're talking about my experience getting my first shot of the vaccine today. I got the Moderna shot. It took 2 weeks to get on the appointment list. The reason that I'm able to get it, because I'm younger than most, is because I am a frontline worker. So I wanted to get it sooner rather than later, because I still have some people who may prefer to be seen in the office, and that'll be on a case-by-case basis, especially for my people who are more at risk. I do see a wide range of adults, all the way up to and including 80, 90-year-olds. So it'll be a case by case basis. But like I said, the process, once I got my appointment, was really streamlined, really easy. I had to be sure to be by the phone and answer the questions to get the appointment. Initially, the reason it took 2 weeks is because I have appointments hourly and I can't just take a phone call. But we got that done this week. It was an hour from start to finish, getting in the line, getting through the checkpoints, and then the 15 minutes afterwards to sit in line. That's why I got the sticker to say I got vaccinated. And the guy came back 15 minutes later for everybody in my line. Do you have any symptoms? Are you having any concerns? Like I said, my only concern was that it kind of hurt when it went in and a little bit after, but it has totally dissipated now. I did not get it in my dominant arm. I rarely try to get shots or blood draws in the dominant arm just because of soreness, and I want to be able to use my arm. I know sometimes it says it helps to work it out if you're using your dominant hand. I don't like to do that. So as of now, it's been almost 2 hours. No, it's been almost an hour. I'm still feeling good. I'm not having any symptoms. I understand the second shot can be a lot more intense with headaches and nausea and things like that. We shall see. All I had on my stomach today was my keto coffee. I had my vanilla bean cream with the MCT oil and the collagen in it, and that's all I've had. I'm going to take my Black Label to help with digestion. I got my Ruby Rush, which tastes like grapefruit, in yesterday. So I'm really excited to get back on that. And I'm going to take my Signal Defense. Again, anything I can do to boost my metabolism and everything else. Thanks, Sherry. I just want to give that information to you guys so you can make the best choice. Again, I get to have the paperwork in front of me about Moderna, about all the possibilities. I know people who have taken Pfizer and they have been fine. And it's true, the second shot was a lot more intense, a lot more side effects, but it seems like it passes after a day or two with a little bit more fatigue, as well as the headache and the achiness. The reason I did it is because I get to see on a regular basis how this affects people from their 20s up into their 60s and 70s. And this is a real deal, y'all. We really need to get on top of this. If you're not ready to get the shot, I understand that's your choice, but please be kind and mask up, and please be kind and use your hand sanitizers and 6 feet of distance. That will help to slow the progression of this virus. So do all the things that we can do to stop the transmission, lower the transmission, and be able to function as a society. I appreciate you guys. I will be updating you in a couple of weeks when my next shot comes up. I'll let you know how I do then. I still say it was a good thing to do. I am also being the example for other people to try to let you know what it's like and what is out there. This was a drive-through. You didn't have to go to a facility. So it worked great for me. Never left my car, outdoors at a park. Everybody was masked up, gloved up, and I felt secure. Yeah, so being on keto life, I can't make any medical claims. I can just tell you for myself, being on keto life and trying to eat healthy, whole foods, overall, I feel like I am less susceptible to a lot of things. When I was carbo, when I was eating junk, when I wasn't moving, when I wasn't consuming enough water, I tended to get everything. And that I can tell you from my own experience. I can't promise you that that would be your experience, but I was more likely to get issues because I didn't equip my body with what it needed to handle any viruses or other illnesses. I was always on the verge of fatigue. I was always overloaded. So it helped me. It lowered my migraines. It lowers my joint pain because I'm not putting the things in, and you can look it up, that are more likely to make those kinds of chronic issues worse. And that, by that, I mean joint pain, headaches, and so forth. So I try to do everything that I can to promote a healthy lifestyle for myself and for other people so that we can be the best us that we can be. So thank you guys. I appreciate you, and I will talk to you later tonight.